And today we're going to be checking out this solar powered street light. That's right, this is a street light that's going to give you a ton of light that you can put anywhere, irregardless if there's power nearby or not, because it recharges itself by the sun. No external powering required. So what we're going to do is I'm going to point the camera down. I'm going to show you everything that comes with this solar kit. Then we're going to put it up on a pole on the fence here right behind me. And then after we do all that, we're going to come back tonight and see how well it works. So let's go ahead and point the camera down. So in the box, you can see you get the solar panel and light combo all in one. It's very cool that you don't have to mount a separate solar panel. You have all these different pods here. They all have a ton of LEDs in them. I will give you the full specs and details on this later. Then you have your motion sensor right here and your off on switch right here. Setting this to the side, you will of course have your instruction manual. You're going to have your mounting bolts, mounting bracket, mounting pole, and a secondary bracket. One bracket, this one right here with the curve on it, is for holding the pole to the panel, and this is for pole mounting the pole, or you can flush mount this. The choice is yours. You're going to get batteries for your remote. You're going to get wall anchors if you flush mount this to the wall. You're also going to get a remote control. This is what the remote looks like: on, off, 25, 50, 75, 100%, motion sensor off and on, and your timers, which include 2, 3, 5, 6, and 8 hour timers. And it essentially comes with everything that you need. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to install this on the pole, and then we're going to put it up. All right, so to put this together, we're going to put our pole down, and they already have bolts in these holes right here. And you're going to take your mounting pole and mount it just like so. And you do want the bracket angled to where once you mount this flush, your light sits on an angle like this, but you'll see that in just a moment. And then we're just going to take our pole bracket, drop it on just like this, and take our bolts. And then once the pole's inserted, you get these 4 bolts and you drop them in the holes. You do have to push them down to get them started. And once you get them started, you can just I'm using my own tools, and we're just going to tighten this pole up and clamp it in place. All right, so now that we have those tightened up, all we have to do is mount the pole. This is the pole I'm going to be using for our demo here. And then we're going to take these provided hardware pack right here. And essentially what you're going to do is you put this bracket on the back side of the pole, and you put the pole inside the light, and you just slide these long bolts through, put a washer on, and put a nut on. And you put all 4 of those on and tighten it up. All right, so now that that's tight on there, I'm just going to take my pole and stand it up, and I'm going to attach it to the fence. There we go. All right, so now you can see that we have it attached to the pole right there. Everything's attached underneath right there. And all we need to do now is come back tonight and give her a test and see how bright she is. And I'll give you all the specs and details while we're looking at it. All right, so here we are outside. It's quite dark. As you can see, when I look around, you really can't see anything. And we're about to try to turn nighttime into daytime. We're going to go ahead and turn this solar light on. And boom, check that out. We have just lit up practically this whole side of the house. If I back up, you can see how bright it is. Now what's cool about this light is it does have angled panels, or angled light panels. If you look on the sides, they're kind of angled to shoot light out further in all directions. And that's going to give this a much wider angle of light, up to 3,500 square foot of light to be exact. Now if you go through the remote, this is full blast. You can go down to 25%, then you can go to 50, 75, 100. Then you have your timers. We're going to hit the motion detect button, which it'll flash like that. So if we stand here really still, in about 15 or 20 seconds, it should auto dim. And this is what this is going to do, is provide you a security light, and it's also going to save your battery. So it'll stay on dimly lit and give you enough light to see, but then the second motion is detected, whether it's from an animal or a person or whatever, then it will get bright again. And you can see how much it dimmed down. And the second we move, it has come right back on, and it's back on full blast. Now some of the specs for this It does have 616 LEDs. It's 320,000 lumens, lights up 3,500 square feet, takes 5 to 8 hours to charge. You're going to get 22 hours of runtime. Let's reactivate it again. It is waterproof, and you can't expect a 6-year lifespan for this. It's made out of aluminum, it has tempered glass in it. It's a really high quality light. Installation super easy, as we saw while it was still daytime, and you can see that it works quite well. I like the fact that this remote is really simple. It doesn't have too many options or settings, and it's just going to make using this that much easier. This is going to be great for your house, of course, parking lots, if you need temporary lighting for parties, if you want to put one out by your pool, by your pond to attract fish at night, anywhere that you need light and electricity is not readily available, this is going to be a great light to have. I hope this video helps, and thanks for watching.